custom move because they have different strengths.
Sure.
And like those are possibilities in the future. But I mean, this is brand new.
Yeah.
We don't know if this will work. Like they just tried to start with the bucket and they stopped it immediately.
Yeah.
So now it's a real match until GimR and Wizzrobe find another situation to fill that bucket.
And again, it is a difference when you've got players like Wizzy and GimR who know these characters very well. And you know, if we see characters or players picking up characters like that on the fly and just, you know, completely wrecking with them, it becomes a different issue.
And there's the rest.
Yeah, I mean, they've got
their
own
version of the bucket.
Yeah, they've got their own bucket. You know,
the hungry bucket. Now, GimR still got this bucket full, and so he's looking for a possibility. And
yeah, that bucket survives stock changes.
Yeah, Sheik's throws set up perfectly for the bucket, and GimR himself, his grabs can do the same thing.
Oh,
good gimp on ZeRo by GimR.
Okay. Very good.
You know, people might complain about Game & Watch having a bucket, but I'm just happy to see a Game & Watch. Look at GimR go! He just killed Hungrybox and ZeRo.
Well, again, I mean, he beat them in a 2-on-1 where the percentages were all fairly fresh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is not.
There is
there you go.
the next Hungry Bucket down B.
Hungry Bucket. ZeRo's having fun.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about seeing top players play is that they're actually happy when they play. Like when they see each other after a while, they're like, oh, I haven't seen you since the last tournament. They're happy. And ZeRo screams every time the bucket is full because he knows what's about to happen.
Well, you know, you got to alert your partner to it, too. Or, you know, just scream as you run away.
ZeRo complaining a little bit. He prefers the hungry bucket to the Game & Watch bucket.
Yeah. Oh, it broke a shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that people haven't been doing much against Game & Watch is you can just shield it. Yeah, it breaks your shield.
Yeah, if you're at 100%, you're going to die. But you know, I mean, at that point, the one-hit KO, better that than losing a stock at 0%.
Yeah. And I mean, ZeRo and Hungrybox, their entire that rest right there, he felt it was safe because ZeRo is able to come in and get him out of it. He's able to throw out those rests all day because ZeRo comes in and taps him.
Yeah.
If your shield's broken, it's the same thing. Yeah. It's like a reverse rest.
All right, so we are at a fairly even match right now. Oh, bucket missed.
Yeah.
You know, again, we've had as many rests as we've had buckets. So
Game & Watch is eternally at kill percent in this matchup.
Oh,
wake him up. Oh, good job, ZeRo.
Wow, phenomenal team play there. If he hadn't woken him up, Jigglypuff would have fallen straight down.
Game & Watch was a pretty strong teammate in Brawl just because his smash attacks have so little lag after they start up. They have a lot of start lag, but afterwards, no lag. So we're getting to the end of the set.
Well, as we've seen, okay, there it is. I was gonna say we see this sometimes where it's a 3-2.
They're sharing the stock. They just got to make sure that Sheik dies before he fills up the bucket.
Yep. Hungrybox is on
throw him away.
They're doing a great job of individually just now winning the one-on-one matchups. There it is. There's their chance.
They missed it.
Yeah, they missed it.
They just got
potentially missed a good kill opportunity there.
Yeah, I think they're playing a little bit safe because they know they only have to kill one of them.
ZeRo is celebrating. The Sheik is gone. Game & Watch's bucket is empty. But I tell you, they had this situation before. They've got to be careful. GimR knows what he's doing here.
That banana is a great rest reset.
Yeah, it is phenomenal. Now, Hungrybox does have to be a little bit careful here, obviously being 142%. Mind games there.
Hungrybox pulled a GimR on GimR. That charge up smash by the ledge. I've been seeing GimR do that every match.
Yeah, when you stand up from the ledge, there is a little bit of lag before you can block. Although I don't think that's what happened there. I think he jumped out of it, didn't he?
I think so.
Jumped out of his shield.
He dropped his shield.
Dropped his shield. He was already up.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty interesting that Wizzrobe got no KOs, which isn't a thing that is supposed to happen in teams. I mean, I know Game & Watch is the powerhouse on their team.
Yeah.
But and Sheik has a little trouble with kill power, but Sheik can do well in teams, especially if you use the custom down B Pisces. It's just like bouncing fish, except it's a set distance. You can only alter it very slightly, and it hits them backwards with more knockback. So you can't kill people off stage the direction you're going, like edge guarding them, but coming back you can hit people with it and kill them pretty fast.
Huh.
It's really great in teams.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I'm kind of surprised that Wizzrobe hasn't experimented with that any, especially given
ZeRo. Move the water.
Good
For
call.
anyone who didn't want a close-up view of ZeRo's water bottle the whole time. All right, so they've already got the bucket filled.
I think it's only 2 slots.
Oh, was it? Is he not flashing?
Yeah, you can get 3 slots, but it has to be
okay.
very, very precise.
Ah, okay. So you do need it twice. So, well, we'll see if that's enough to keep it unpatched in Nintendo's eyes.
Yeah.
For now,
I mean, this is a real set. I mean, this is like
nothing.
this might not be like look.
At
there's their bucket.
The bucket.
Yeah. Just about every strong team this entire tournament has had some sort of insta-kill option like this.
All right.
We've had Me Brawler's Helicopter Kick, we've had Game Watcher's Bucket, Jigglypuff's Rest. Like,
he Hungrybox was able to hit Game & Watch before he had the got the bucket full. There, he finally got it. But look how much damage he took there just trying to get it.
There's a perfect opportunity. Oh,
yeah, ZeRo says, I don't need to wake him up. I'm just going to.
He's like, no, I got this.
Phenomenal play here. Oh, ZeRo went for the up B damage on GimR. Oh, see, GimR pops up there, gets some damage. Now we'll see if GimR decides. Probably doesn't want to use the bucket to finish ZeRo's last stock because he's already high percentage. Yeah, he's going to go for the up smash. Is that what you just called the GimR? Charging an up smash by the ledge. All right, so now
it's pretty much a Game & Watch staple, but I'm pretty sure he's the only Game & Watch in Smash 4 right now.
There, wasted opportunity.
Yeah, there's such range on that bucket, too.
Yeah, there is. Okay, so.
He went for the 9.
You know what? Why not take an 11% chance that it's going to get a KO? Oh, ZeRo KO at 5%.
Hungrybox just wasn't aware that he needed help.
Yeah, no. Usually these two are completely in sync from a team perspective.
This is still in ZeRo and, well, it was in their favor.
Yeah, there we go. All
Jigglypuff
right.
and Game & Watch both so light. That turned around fast. That was in their favor until not.
And the bucket was a factor, but that's not the entire reason why there.
It's also that Jigglypuff can die at any percent, just like Game &
well,
Watch.
it was a missed rest opportunity. ZeRo wasn't in a position to help him. Hungrybox took a risk.
It's pretty interesting watching Wizzrobe play because Wizzrobe has absolutely no qualms with just running and grabbing constantly.
Now, by the way, this is not over.
No.
Obviously, now
it's going to be soon.
There, see, Game & Watch just got KO'd. She's back now. If ZeRo gets Sheik off,
or if he lets him fill that bucket, and then he hits his teammate.
Well, that's, you know what, always something that could happen.
I want to see that happen at least once.
You know, and all the time we've been watching them play, I have not seen.
That is impressive.
I have not seen them hit the teammate. Yep.
ZeRo's still playing Diddy, and still doing very well.
Oh, yeah, I thought almost for a second there GimR was just going to use on both of them, but
it's like, I'll kill them.
A little too risky. Hit Sheik. Oh,
he
KO. All right, or self-destruct.
So it's now 1-1.
All right. Okay, well, 1-1. Again, this is best of 5. So we'll see if, I mean, I will say ZeRo and Hungrybox, they look deflated here.
Yeah.
I think they have to go all out to get a win. At least in their minds, they do. But again, the bucket is an equal. It almost seems to be an equalizer in this case. I don't really see it as a.
It's their rest.
Exactly, it's their rest, and the difference, of course, is that there's no punish on the missed bucket. You know, for the most part.
I'm kind of surprised that ZeRo isn't using Rocket Barrel attack. It's a custom Diddy up B. And it's got pretty weak recovery comparatively to his phenomenal standard up B. But you can still typically make it back with Diddy's over B covering such great distance. And it kills pretty early from center stage.
Yeah.
So you can banana into up B combo. And I could see ZeRo of all players being able to do that. And given that they patched out Diddy's like quick up air kills, and they weakened him quite a bit in the most recent patch, I could definitely see that helping ZeRo's Diddy quite a lot in this kind of situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what ZeRo's stance is on custom moves. I've not actually the opportunity to ask him. Obviously, with Evo supporting them, it's possible that he's just not, kind of changing his mindset. He's just going to continue to use the default moveset. Yeah. All right, so there are already, unless I missed it, he didn't get any bucket fill, right?
I didn't see any.
All right. So I am glad to see. I mean, them, Hungrybox and ZeRo stick with their characters here. I'm guessing that
they learned their lesson.
I think they learned their lesson. It was a gimmick. It was a play to try to snag the victory.
Yeah. I definitely encourage absolutely every single person watching the stream who says, "Oh, Game & Watch and Sheik must be the best team," to just play Game & Watch and Sheik. See how it goes. Like, do it. Go to tournaments and win. I mean, if it's really broken, free money.
That's true.
Yeah, and that'll help. If we see national tournaments and local tournaments, like worldwide, just be Game & Watch Sheik everywhere, then we'll have all the data we need.
Yeah, it was back in the day with melee and wobbling, right? And FC actually didn't ban wobbling, as everyone was very quick to do early in the day, which, for those who don't know, is an infinite that the Ice Climbers has. It's just very situational. And so, everybody was afraid that everyone was going to be picking up Ice Climbers. This is a broken strategy. It wasn't fair. And our whole argument was just let it play out. I mean, back in the day, we thought Sheik was going to be broken one day, or I don't know what. There's been a lot of them.
I recently made a custom moves video with a whole list. It's like a 1.5 minutes worth of word scrolling that people thought were broken.
Oh, really? Phenomenal. Go look that one up on YouTube. I just, you've got to let these things play out and give it time. And yes, if it's truly broken, then ban it. Yeah. But watch and wait and see what happens.
Plus, you could be that guy. You could find the broken thing.
Yeah. Now, we are seeing the bucket be a major factor in this game, but it's not over, that's for sure. Yep. And got a early KO on Sheik. Oh, right. Yep, got it. Okay, they're celebrating.
Now, one weakness with this bucket strategy is that when Game & Watch pulls out his bucket and fills it, he's actually stuck in that bucket for a little bit. So if he's around 30 or 40%, they can actually let him fill the bucket, and then Hungrybox can run it and get him that rest.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just knowing what the options are, and we don't know what the options are, so let's figure them out. And yeah, I mean, every character is going to be different, every team combo, and not everybody is Hungrybox. But at the same time, there are options, and let's let it play out.
I'm really curious to start seeing the footstool infinites in doubles. People haven't been using them, but there are footstool infinites with a lot of character combinations. You can footstool people out of your teammate's throw. Like in Melee, you have the multi-jab, and there's lots of other options in Brawl. But in this game, you can't do those standard infinites, but you can footstool, and you can't tech the footstool. Okay. So your teammate, can actually reset them off of the footstool, and then grab them, and you can repeat.
Okay. Well, the only time we're going to see that is in a 2-on-1 like this, at least where it plays out that way. But yeah, footstools obviously they do create an interesting dynamic in terms of Mega Man for a time at least had an infinite with a footstool. But you had to initiate with a footstool, have a metal blade in hand.
Peach still has one.
Yeah,
no one's really been doing too much with that. ZeRo said
he
went to
difficult
Japan.
to initiate.
Yeah, ZeRo said he went to Japan and played just some random Peach player, and the Peach player infinited his Captain Falcon twice. So I'm really curious to see people start picking up that kind of like optimization. Just say, okay, what is the best possible thing I could learn? Yeah. Learn it and don't drop it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that was a phenomenal victory. Again, we're best of 5 here, so ZeRo and Hungrybox are up 2-1. And again, you just see them playing a very stressful for them.
Yes.
But at the same time, very high-level gameplay. They've got to be perfect. They can't be screwing around.
It should be stressful. It's grand finals.
Hey, you know what? I hear that.
Although it does kind of, every once in a while, you'll look over at ZeRo and it just looks like he's about to crack.
Mostly when he's double jumping away from the Game & Watch as a bucket filled while he's
screaming, no,
bucket. Not in the face, not in the face. You know, it's funny, though. I did like what you said earlier. Just shield it.
Yeah.
Take the broken shield. Trust that your partner's going to either come save you or prevent a major. You know, if you're right nearby, at least they can't charge a smash. And again, what's better, break your shield at 0% or take a one-hit KO? And then they have to they have to go fill the bucket again.
We had some teams in the Midwest try the Game & Watch Pikachu, and it never really worked out for them. The top team still beat them. Like, we would shield and then reset.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's what beat it there. But we didn't have any like strong Pikachu main, so it wasn't working.
All right, so they got two slots of the bucket filled. And that. Oh, good use of GimR up smash there.
Yeah.
Right,
I saw.
Oh, and an instant. Oh, but look at that. He cleared out everyone.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Hungrybox missed his F smash, just spaced slightly wrong, and he lost a stock.
Yeah, and that's incredible. So just as soon as we say that, but look at ZeRo. I mean, here just disrupting their ability to get the bucket off.
There we go.
There you go. I'm trying to get the bucket. Hungrybox punishes, and we're back even here.
Yeah, you cannot pull out that bucket against a good team. They will kill you. You have to get them off the stage first. That offstage bucket, that's pretty good.
Offstage bucket is good. It's as just watching and trying to figure things out, it seems like it's very difficult to time. Because that was you know, Wizzy, he knows his Sheik trajectories, and they're not pulling it off very often. There we go. There's a but he got the wrong one. Oh wow.
Why does it always seem that everyone dies but GimR? We've seen that like 3 or 4 times.
GimR is the one with the bucket, I guess. Okay, so now we got HBox and ZeRo down a stock. Oh, look at Wizzy go forward air, crazy. Oh, look at that. Now they switch positions. I haven't really been paying attention, but yeah. Now that I saw that happen there, that was kind of plain as day. I think they've got target assignments going here. And I didn't realize that.
I hadn't really thought about it either, but it kind of makes sense.
It does, and we've seen Hungrybox really abusing GimR in terms of rest opportunities.
And watch out for that bucket.
Yep, they did get it full. So here we go.
So you need to get next to that Sheik.
Yeah, exactly. Make him choose. It's gonna. Oh, he got him. Yep.
So now this is a very tense situation.
Yeah, it is. Game & Watch is at 0, but as long as they stay on opposite sides, you can't get them both. If they're hanging out right next to each other, I think usually, like you said, they like to hang out next to each other. So obviously,
don't do that, Hungrybox.
Yeah, no, there you go.
That is not the place you want to be.
I mean, GimR's going to want to get Hungrybox here if he can.
Yeah. Honestly, they need to bait that bucket and just
let
it break their shield or dodge it.
I'm sure they're going to, but they've got to be careful because they are hanging out on top of each other quite a bit. I'm a little surprised by that. They're trying to stay on the opposite sides, but like right there, Hungrybox rolled back. It's human instinct. Get to safety, right? Get on top of your teammates. Something hard to get away from. Now ZeRo's being really smart. He's using that. This is amazing to watch, really. How these two characters.
We've got 5 minutes.
Some of the best players in the nation. They're just.
Oh,
what happened?
Hungrybox
he ran
uncharacteristically ran out of jumps.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well.
All right, so this puts ZeRo in a pretty rough situation.
Yep. And he can't. He's not at the percentage where he could use that strategy of blocking the bucket. He would die.
He will die.
So I mean, not that we've seen him use that strategy, but it's not an option here. So. It's just amazing, though. I mean, this really is just...
He's got to be careful with that banana, too, because that banana will combo into bucket.
Oh, and he got spiked.
So scared of the bucket, and it turns out the up B, not the down B, was what took the stock.
How about that? Well,
2-2, final game, potentially.
Yeah, I tell you, it's amazing to see that really it was the threat of the bucket, not the actual bucket that took them down.
GimR with 5 KOs.
Yeah.
Wizzrobe with 0 again.
Yeah,
One of the first fall
some
being
of those
his
is,
teammate.
I was going to say, yeah, some of those were was the one. We got 5. Okay. Well, okay. So, GimR and Wizzy changing their colors?
Yeah. An unfortunate side effect of custom moves is that they thought
they were set back.
Oh, everyone will always want their own color. They didn't quite anticipate 300 some odd people sitting in the same venue all sharing a setup.
Yeah, exactly. The colors change. I had my match against Cassandra Nova earlier in singles, and we started the second match, and I said, can I just change my color? Because I just realized I'm starting as blue Mega Man, and I'm a Leaf Shield Mega Man kind of guy. You know,
I like the Rush Mega Man, the red and white. Pretty good.
I'm not a big fan of that. Heat-Man Mega Man's my favorite, but it's not really in it. It's sort of a look-alike, and I think it's Flame Man Mega Man.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good for
Flame
teams.
Sword. Yep. Okay, well, Mega Man colors are neither here nor there. Now we're on to round 5. This is the last match of the losers finals. So if if Hungrybox and ZeRo can pull this off, we do have to go through a whole other set of 5 where they have to avoid that
lost
bucket.
stock already.
Okay.
I am really curious as to what percentage rep will kill Game & Watch on this stage.
Yeah, this is a very low ceiling. For again, you know, I don't know how much the community is aware of I guess the size of this stage, because we've seen some players who are susceptible to early KOs off the top, choosing this stage as counter picks. That was a brilliant rest.
Was a rest punish off of an aerial.
Forward air. And those are some of those with Game & Watch are tough to punish just with a hit, let alone a rest. So good job, Hungrybox. Again, right now, GimR's died twice already, and Wizzrobe is struggling to survive now. Obviously, there we go. ZeRo and I keep wanting to call him Treehouse just because the name is there. Hungrybox.
I think he's saying hi to the Nintendo Treehouse.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
If you're watching,
hey Treehouse. All right, so they do have to get rid of that Sheik threat here soon before things get out of hand with the bucket.
Yeah. Sheik might not get very many KOs and doubles without with a few choice options, but she does rack up the damage.
Hungrybox is sniffing out a rest there, rest opportunity. Now, GimR, hopefully by now they haven't forgotten. He's had that bucket full for almost a solid minute now, I think. He hasn't done anything with it.
And that might be better, honestly. I mean, the threat of the bucket is huge.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that. He went for it. It was a good opportunity to go for it. It's worth trying. I would have had Hungrybox at 15%. Oh, good Jigglypuff dash attack to catch him off the edge.
I totally thought we were going to see a rest off stage. Hungrybox is the kind of person that would do that.
Well, you can have the faith that ZeRo will save him, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible. All right, so Game & Watch, they got the first bucket fill. They still need one more, and there it is. Yeah, they got a good opportunity there.
Yeah, but one bucket can't take 4 stocks, maybe 2.
Oh, ZeRo,
there goes.
He eliminated GimR.
No, does he keep the bucket when he shares the stock?
I was just wondering. Does
he got it?
I don't think he does. He does. He's flashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is important information.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's untested. We don't have good scientific data on this yet. All right. You know what? Both Wizzy and GimR are on their last stock. A bucket would obviously be huge right now, but it would really just even things. So GimR, you know, is wanting to save that until they get a KO on one of these two.
ZeRo looking like he's unfamiliar with the Game & Watch matchup. He keeps going off stage trying to edge guard him, just challenges up smash.
Yeah.
Just a few small mistakes. It probably wouldn't matter quite as much in singles. There's not quite as many.
So here we go. Now this is exactly what Wizzy and GimR wanted. Both fresh stocks. They still have their bucket filled. They're both at high percentage, but alive.
Now, if that Sheik gets a grab, then that is a free bucket on any of these. If Game & Watch gets a grab at low percent, that is, again, a free bucket. So they've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, now Hungrybox again. Hungrybox and
that's not right, ZeRo.
He's trying to get away. ZeRo not thrilled about that.
All right, Hungrybox, Smash 4, not his game of choice, but
he took it. Can he survive this? Right? It's the on Dreamland, he survived.
Now this is where the stage choice might not work out in their favor. Now,
just because
don't air dodge.
He's gonna have to.
He should have air dodged.
That was a
that low ceiling.
Low ceiling got him. So you know what? I'm impressed he survived the initial forward smash. But what a great idea to rest out of that and hope for survival, because that really was his best odds.
That was a really good choice.
Yeah. So hey, you know what?
Sheik still doesn't have that great of a punish like, on rest.
Yeah.
She just looked at him like, what do you do? I'm used to moving opponents. It was very well done.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations to GimR and Wizzrobe. What, you know, they probably, potentially,